Everyone's saying the same thing. Granger is dead. After a wave of nerfs, people claim he can barely even clear a minion wave. But is he actually trash, or are you just building him wrong? Let's find out. The old rule was simple. Play aggressive, snowball early. But with the nerfs to his first skill, that's a death sentence, especially against a meta threat like Clint. We're trading early game ego for mid game power today. I have to play safe. I mean, just look at that. Look at that damage to the minions. It's painful. We aren't the lane bullies anymore. Now, for my first item, I always go Sky Piercer. Some people might wait, but I love rushing this because it turns my ultimate into a total death sentence. My first skill might be struggling, but once I start snipe blocking people from a distance, it's over. Honestly, just think about it. What is actually stronger than a Granger with 80 stacks? Once I hit that peak, even the meta can't save them.
Now don't forget, you need to manage your stacks. Instead of mana, Granger lives and dies by his energy. To max it out, you have to land those last hits. Minions and creeps give you 6 stacks, but kills and assists are the jackpot at 10. A lot of players try to steal mid lane minions to stack faster, but remember, this is a 5v5 game, not a solo mission. Your mage needs to farm too. If you're below Mythic, maybe you can get away with it, but always check your mage first. If they're carrying, let them eat. Don't be that guy.
Look, I'm building Sky Piercer first, but let's be real. This is high risk, high reward. If you can't secure those early kills, or worse, if you start feeding, you are literally gifting this lane to your enemy on a silver platter. Don't blame the hero and don't blame the nerfs. If you buy this item and fail, you just turned Clint into a monster. Only take this path if you trust your aim. If not, stick to the standard build and play it safe. The safe play is officially over. If I stayed stuck in lane against Clint, I'd lose all my early to mid-game potential. Let's be real, in this meta, Granger falls off late game. Even with 80 stacks, you aren't out-damaging a full-build Clint at 20 minutes. That's why I jumped in with Johnson. I'm not running away, I'm hunting for the power spike the gold lane won't give me. In this meta, you can't wait for kills. You have to go out and take them. One crash, one combo, and the snowball officially starts. Watch this. Now, I know the pros in the comments will say hitting the tank is a waste of time. Ignore them. Granger isn't an assassin. If you dive into the middle of 5 people, you're just feeding. My job is to kite, poke, and melt whoever is in front of me. If I can trigger my Sky Piercer on their tank, their whole formation collapses. Play it safe, keep your distance, and remember, a living marksman does more damage than a dead hero. You see that? That is the reward of patience. A wise man once said, "The hunter who waits for the perfect shot never goes hungry." Everyone wanted me to play aggressive early and fail. I waited. I stacked. I survived. And now the hunt officially begins. I almost messed up here. I was heading straight for the Lord, getting way too excited because I was fed, but I caught myself. I hadn't checked the bushes and my tank wasn't there yet. Heading to Lord alone is a death sentence. And look at this trade with Belerick. I wanted the kill, but I moved back way before the final blow. I knew if I stayed close, his passive would delete my last bit of HP. I repositioned, played it cool, and let the range do the work. Discipline wins games, not just kills. At the end of the day, you have to play like a finisher. I'm always looking for that last hit. It's not just about the kill, it's about maintaining my energy and keeping those Sky Piercer stacks growing. If you don't get the finish, you don't get the reward. You have to be patient, wait for the health bar to hit that execute threshold, and then pull the trigger. That's how a dead hero carries a game. Here's my biggest tip. If you're going for the Sky Piercer rush, mute your team for the first 5 minutes. You're playing safe against a meta threat like Clint. And your teammates who don't understand the vision will start talking. You don't need that noise. Focus on your farm, hit your stacks, and let the scoreboard do the talking at the end. Silence the chat so you can hear the footsteps. People ask me why I'm obsessed with this item. It's the Sky Piercer magic. Once you hit those 80 stacks, the game changes. You aren't just chip damaging enemies anymore, you are deleting them. There is nothing more satisfying than watching a tank think they're safe, only to have that red execute flash on the screen. It's psychological warfare. Once they know you have it, they stop chasing, because they know one bullet is all it takes to send them back to base. But don't get it twisted, the Sky Piercer has a dark side. This is the biggest gamble in the game. Here is the risk. If you aren't getting kills, this item is useless. And if you die, you lose those precious stacks you worked so hard for. If you go 0-2 in the first 5 minutes, you've basically deleted your own gold lead. You'll be sitting there with no damage, no laning power, and a Clint who is laughing at your build. This isn't an item for the weak, it's a contract. You either kill or you lose. Everyone in the comments is always asking for the secret combo. Truth is, you don't need combos for Granger. This isn't a dance, it's a gunfight. You use your first skill to pressure. If your energy is low or they close the gap, you use your second skill to reset or get out. Don't just dash in because a guide told you to. Hold that dash if the situation looks risky. And the ultimate? Use it when you smell blood, not because it's part of a sequence. Play the map, not the buttons. I was the outsider. I only knew one guy on the team. The other 3 were his friends. So it was basically 2 separate groups trying to act like a squad. Imagine the pressure. We're up against a full 5-man clan, and I'm the guest, picking a hero everyone says is dead. I had to prove I wasn't a weak link. I had to show them that my Granger build wasn't a throw, it was the win condition. We didn't need voice chat with all 5 people, we just needed to trust the rotation and hit our shots. Let's be real for a second. Granger is weak right now. If you try to 1v1 a Clint, a Moskov, or a Mia in the late game, you are going to get deleted. His raw damage without stacks just doesn't keep up with the current meta. But weak doesn't mean useless. To play Granger well, you have to stop playing like a marksman and start playing like an executioner. You play for the map, not the lane. You play for the burst, not the basic attacks. You use items like Sky Piercer to bridge the gap and turn a B-tier hero into an S-tier threat. If you want to win like I did against that clan, remember the 3 rules. Patience, don't force the lane. Macro, move with your tank, even if it's a random. Discipline, only take the fights you know you can finish. That's it for today. We took the risk, we got the 80 stacks, and we silenced the clan. If you enjoyed this high IQ breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm showing you the heroes the meta forgot. Until next time, keep hunting.